Alright, what's going on, guys? Nexus Onyx here, bringing you the first episode of Connected Franchise in Madden 25. Let's get started. We're going to create an offline franchise, and we are going to start off with, okay, let's use the default roster. We are going to start off with a new coach to lead the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Alright. And we are going to do a fantasy draft. Yeah, we're going to create a coach because I don't want to be Jason Garrett. Strategist because in my opinion, it's the best. Let's go with Cowboys. Next. Okay, face, I believe it's number 2. No, maybe it was number 4. Face number 3. Follow, small, yeah, that's good. More of a passing person. Let's go with 70 and 30, and I want to stay aggressive on offense. Offensive playbook. I'm just gonna go with my favorite playbook in the game, which would be the Seahawks defensive playbook. Let's go 4-3. Doesn't need to be the same. And since I'm gonna blitz the line, the aggressiveness is gonna be pretty high. Alright, looks like we're all set. Hopefully we can get a pretty high draft pick. That doesn't matter with me. Salary. Let's go all pro because I don't want to be like really hard or really easy. Just right in the middle. I prefer conventional. 5-minute quarters with accelerated clock on. Game speed normal. Doesn't affect user teams. Coach firing would be on. That wouldn't happen to me because I'm too amazing. Injury on, pre-existing injury off. So let's just start fresh. Trade deadline. I want to make this like as realistic as possible, so I'll keep that on. Trade type, relocation settings. That's well, this is an offline. That shouldn't really matter. Coaching tips. Let's turn all this on. Fill the roster. Alright. Start career. Hopefully we can get a pretty high draft pick. Because the last time I did this, I got everything except for a quarterback. Cowboys, let Jason Garrett go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Actions. Start fantasy draft. Okay, let's see. What pick do we get?
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Pick 24. Okay, let's go ahead and pause it so you can see who our selections are. 24 is not that great. I don't know what is that, but let's get quarterbacks. Looks like the best quarterback we can get would be Colin Kaepernick, Jake Heffler, Tony Romo. Let's compare the stats. Durability, Kaepernick looks the best so far, but I don't really want a mobile quarterback, even though he's just the Seahawks. I know a few good plays in the Seahawks playbook. Throw power looks best on Cap. Short power Romo. Kaepernick looks the best right now. Kaepernick is obviously the fastest quarterback. Okay, so even though I like Romo, I have to go with Kaepernick.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Back on the clock. We should have pick. We have pick 8. Not sure how that works, but okay. Okay. I'm not really that much into running. Let's see who our best halfback would be, though. Ray Rice. Should I go halfback right now, or should I start drafting wide receivers? Right. Okay, so I have the choice of either using Ray Rice or using Larry Fitzgerald. There are going to be other good wide receivers when I have a chance to get Ray. Actually, let's compare it to Marshawn Lynch first. Speed. Where's speed? Okay, Ray Rice is faster. Trucking. Oh, Marshawn Lynch with a 99 trucking and stiff arm. Spin move. Okay, I think I have to go with Marshawn Lynch.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
We get pick 25. And let's see who the choices for wide receiver are. Oh, there's still some 95s. Or 195 with Steve Smith. Let's compare the catching with Greg Jennings. What is Greg Jennings doing though? Okay, let's compare the catching traffic. Okay, Steve Smith looks the best. Spectacular catch. Route running. Release. Yep, Steve Smith it is.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay, we're back on again with pick 8. So, I don't think Greg Jennings... Yeah, Greg Jennings is probably gone. Victor Cruz, Mike Wallace, Anquan Bolden, or Dez. I think I'm gonna have to go with Dez here. But we'll just... Yeah, Dez with that 97 catching, 88 catching traffic. Except, Anquan Bolden with the 98. Spectacular catch goes to Dez. Route running. Release. Jumping. 92. That's the lowest out besides Anquan Bolden out of this 4 that I'm looking at. So Dez is my choice. He gets to stay on the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Oh, that's what I need to get. I need to get a corner right now. Okay. Santi Sim. I might have to Champ Bailey. Okay, let's clear the stats again. 92, 89. Champ Bailey looks the best because I man a lot. Well, I do both a lot. Play recognition, but again with Champ. Pursuit, press, pursuit, tackling, hit power. What about catching? 72. That's the best besides Samuel. Speed. Yeah, Bailey won't get burnt a lot. I'm gonna go Champ Bailey as cornerback.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay, we got pick 8. Should we get back to wide receivers? We can get Deshaun Jackson. Catching. Okay, or instead of wide receiver, let's go back to corner. Finnegan is still there. Winfield is still there. Brandon Browner, didn't he just get suspended? Who's this? Jason Cordy. Brandon Carr, let's see if... No. Let's stay with these first three here. I already know the stats from last time when I picked Champ over them. So let's just go over it again. Zone and man. Finnegan looks the most balanced. Actually, no. I would rather have Samuel. Let's see. Hit power. Jumping. Yeah, let's go with Asante Samuel. And we're gonna go back to 25.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
And they want me to get a free safety. But why in 82? Let's go to wide receiver and see who's still left. Torrey Smith. Randy Moss or Torrey Smith. Okay. Torrey Smith. Better in pretty much everything. That's who we're probably gonna go with. Torrey Smith.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Should I get one more wide receiver? Who's to the left? Randy Moss is still there. What's Tavon Austin 86? He should be like an 88 or 89. Golden Tate. Williams. Pearson. How many wide receivers did I get? Steve Smith does. Okay, I'll get one more wide receiver. Everyone's looking better than Randy Moss right now. Tavon Austin with a 95 speed. Catching better on Moss. Catch in traffic's the same. Spectacular catch though. Route running. Okay, we'll go with Randy Moss.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay. Maybe I should start getting some linemen or linebackers. Daryl Smith. David Harris. Why is Sean Lean 80? Okay. DJ Williams.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I wonder if he's still available at tight end. Martellus Bennett or Antonio Gates. Well, yeah, of course, tight ends aren't gonna be that fast. Awareness, catching. Let's go with Antonio Gates.
Cowboys are now on the clock.
Another middle linebackers. I can already tell that my O-line is going to be pretty terrible.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Yep, I probably should have gotten my safeties a little bit earlier. Yep, I don't really have a choice for safeties. I am pretty worried about my running offense. And not just my running offense, but defending the run. Or, well, I don't know, blocking. Sure, let's go with that. I got free safety now for strong. Run blocking. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
The Cowboys
Or,
are
no,
now
run
on the
blocking would be offense. Blocking their run. Yeah. Okay. You might not agree with this, but, I think kicking is probably... Not probably. I think kicking is pretty important. Because they could just win the game for you. Okay, Matt Prater or Janikowski? I'm pretty accurate with kicks, so I think I might just go with Matt Prater. And plus, Janikowski's also getting old, so he might retire soon, in a few years. Yeah, let's go with Matt Prater. Hopefully, not hopefully, but there's probably a good chance that we're going to get Shane Leckler or maybe Thomas Morstead as our punter. Let's see their kicking power. Yep, Thomas Morstead. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Sorry about that. Alright, what should I do from now? Should I just sim to the end? Kyle Orton gets to stay on the Cowboys for another year.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sim to the end right now because that would take forever. Alright, well, we have our team. We got Colin Kaepernick, Marshawn Lynch. We got C. Smith, Des Bryant. Did we get Sean Jackson? I don't think so. Matt Prater, Thomas Morstead. We're set, except for linemen, because I drafted like 3 cornerbacks and 4 wide receivers before I decided to get any linemen. Now my O-line and D-line are pretty terrible. Let's see how that works out in our first game against the Giants. While we wait for that to sim to the end. Alright, well, I'll just let that sim to the end, and while I go, awkward, once this video gets 500 views, I'll post the next one, which should be game 1 against the New York Giants with my new team. Gonna lead the Cowboys 60-0 to Super Bowl. What does that say? I can't really read. Like, you could barely see something right next to the loading sign. It shows like what round, what pick it is, but I can barely see that. Oh, okay, we're done. Okay, so let's take a look at our roster. See who they pick for our linemen. Marshawn Lynch. Okay, at quarterback we have Colin Kaepernick, with your backup being Kyle Orton. At halfback we have Marshawn Lynch. Fullback. Wide receiver we have pretty good. Steve Smith, Des Bryant, Randy Moss, and Torrey Smith. Tight end we have Antonio Gates. At left tackle we have Brian McKinney. Left guard we have Chilo Rachal. Center Trevor Robinson. Right guard Garrett Reynolds. Right tackle Donald Stevenson. Left end Matthias Kiwanuka. Right end O.C. Umeniora. I'm surprised no one drafted him. Defensive tackle we have Von Martin. Left outside linebacker Justin Durant. Middle linebackers we have DJ Williams and Jonathan Vilma. Right outside linebacker Zach Smith. At cornerback we have Champ Bailey, Asante Samuel, Leonard Jackson. Free safety we have Morgan Burnett. Strong safety we have Louis Delmas. Kicker we have Matt Prater. And finally punter we have Thomas Morstead. Yeah, so that finishes episode 1 of Cowboys Connected Franchise on Madden 25. Post next video when this one gets 500 views. And bye.